Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Talk. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Emily. We're so happy you could join us today. How's it going, Lucas?
It's going great, Emily. I'm looking out the window, and it's a beautiful day, which actually brings us to our topic for today.
That's right. Today, we're going to have a nice, casual chat about something everyone talks about, the weather.
It's the perfect conversation starter, right? So, to kick things off, what's the weather like where you are today, Emily?
It's absolutely gorgeous. It's sunny and warm, but not too hot. There's a light breeze. It's just a perfect spring day. How about by you?
Same here. It's just beautiful. Clear blue skies, not a cloud in sight. This is my favorite kind of weather, to be honest.
Me too. I'm definitely a sunny weather person. It just makes me feel more energetic and happy.
Exactly. It's hard to be in a bad mood when the sun is shining. What's your favorite season then? I'm guessing summer or spring?
Oh, that's a tough one. I love spring because everything is so fresh and green, but I also love fall or autumn because of the cool air and the beautiful colors of the leaves.
Right, the cozy sweater weather.
Exactly, cozy sweater weather. Summer can sometimes be a bit too hot and humid for me. You know that sticky feeling?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. When it's really humid, it feels like you're walking through water. I do love summer for the long days and going to the beach, though.
That's true. Nothing beats a day at the beach. What about winter? Are you a fan of the cold and snow?
You know, I like the first snowfall. It's beautiful and quiet, but after a week, I'm over it. It's just cold and messy.
I totally agree. It's pretty for a little while, but driving in it is a nightmare, and it gets dark so early.
So, what about rain? Do you mind rainy days?
It depends. Sometimes a light shower can be really nice, especially the smell after it rains. But when it's pouring all day, it can be a bit gloomy.
Yeah, when it's just drizzling a little, that's fine, but a downpour is another story. Have you ever been caught in a sudden downpour without an umbrella?
Oh, of course, who hasn't? I remember one time I was walking home from the store and the sky was clear. Suddenly, it started raining cats and dogs.
Raining cats and dogs, that's a great expression. It means it was raining really heavily, right?
Exactly, a huge downpour. I was completely soaked by the time I got home. I had to run for it.
That's the worst feeling. Speaking of weather expressions, I heard my friend say she was feeling under the weather yesterday.
Another good one. That doesn't mean she was standing in the rain, right?
No, it means she was feeling a little bit sick. Not seriously ill, just not feeling her best.
Right, that makes sense. It's funny how many expressions are related to the weather.
Totally. What about wind? Do you like windy days? I find them a bit annoying. Your hair gets all messed up.
Yeah, a strong wind can be a pain, but a gentle breeze on a hot day is the best thing ever.
Oh, for sure. A light breeze is amazing, but I'm not a fan of those really blustery days. It just makes everything difficult.
Me neither. So let's talk about the forecast then. Do you check the weather forecast every day?
Every single day. It's the first thing I do when I wake up. I need to know what to wear.
Same here. It's so important for planning your day, but sometimes the forecast is totally wrong.
Oh, tell me about it. The other day, it said there was a 0% chance of rain. So I went for a long walk, and guess what?
Let me guess, it rained?
It started pouring. I was so annoyed. You can't always trust the forecast.
That's so true. It's more of a suggestion, but it's better than nothing, I suppose.
Yeah, even on a bad weather day, I try to find something good. Like my grandpa used to say, every cloud has a silver lining.
Oh, I love that saying. It means that in every bad situation, there's something good, right?
Exactly. So if it's raining outside, the silver lining is that it's a perfect excuse to stay inside, drink hot chocolate, and watch a movie.
That's a great way to look at it. A rainy day can be very cozy. You just have to have the right mindset.
So if you could live anywhere based on the weather, where would you choose?
Ooh, good question. Probably somewhere like Southern California. It's pretty much sunny and pleasant all year round. They call it perfect weather.
That sounds nice, but I think I would miss the seasons. I like having a change. A little bit of snow in the winter, the bright colors in the fall.
I see your point. Having 4 distinct seasons is really nice. It gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. I have a friend who moved to Singapore, and he says it's basically summer all year round. He says he sometimes misses seeing the leaves change color.
Oh, that's interesting. I can't imagine having the same weather every single day. No need for a winter coat, but then you also never get that cozy feeling of being inside on a snowy day.
Right, and they have a monsoon season instead of 4 separate seasons. He said the rain in the monsoon is like nothing we've ever seen here, just a complete downpour for hours.
Wow. See, that's what I mean about appreciating the variety. It's funny, when I was in the UK, my friends there would talk about the weather constantly, even more than we do. A little bit of sunshine and everyone is outside in the parks. Speaking of different seasons, have you ever experienced any really extreme weather, Lucas? Like a big thunderstorm or a blizzard?
Oh, definitely. I remember one summer we had a huge thunderstorm. The sky turned almost black in the middle of the afternoon. The thunder was so loud it shook the whole house, and the lightning was incredible to watch, even if it was a little scary.
That does sound a bit scary. I find thunderstorms really exciting, actually. I love watching the lightning from my window, as long as I'm safe inside. The power went out in our neighborhood once during a big storm. We had to use candles and flashlights. It was actually kind of fun and felt like an adventure.
That's a great way to turn a problem into a positive memory. What about the opposite of cold weather? Have you ever been in a real heat wave when it's scorching hot for days?
Oh, yes. A couple of summers ago, we had a brutal heat wave. The temperature was over 35 degrees Celsius for a whole week. It was scorching. All you could do was stay inside with the air conditioning on. Even at night, it was too hot to do anything. I spent a lot of time at the public swimming pool just to stay cool.
That sounds intense. Heat waves make everything feel so slow and sleepy. It's too hot to even think sometimes. All you want is a cold drink and a shady spot to sit.
Exactly. A cold drink and a shady spot is the perfect combination. What about other kinds of weather? Have you ever seen really thick fog?
I have. I went for a walk one early morning in autumn, and there was a really thick fog. You could only see a few feet in front of you. It was so quiet and a little bit eerie, but also really beautiful and mysterious. It felt like being in a different world.
That sounds so atmospheric. It's true, sometimes unusual weather can be really memorable. I remember when I was a kid, we had a huge blizzard. It snowed so much that they closed the schools for 3 days. We were completely snowed in.
Snow day, that's the best thing when you're a kid. My sister and I spent the whole time outside. We built a huge snowman. We even gave him a carrot for a nose in one of my dad's old hots. Then we had a massive snowball fight. It was magical.
That's wonderful. It's funny how a good weather memory sticks with you, but the bad ones do too. I remember we planned a big family barbecue one summer. We had everything ready, the food, the decorations. The forecast said it would be a perfect sunny day.
Oh, me too. A gloomy day is a perfect soup day, and a really hot day makes me want nothing but salad and maybe a big bowl of ice cream.
Speaking of weather, my favorite autumn activity is going for a walk in the woods when the leaves are changing color. I love the sound of crunchy leaves under my feet. And after a long walk, it's the perfect time to drink some hot apple cider. It's the coziest season.
That sounds amazing, and I totally agree. Autumn is the coziest. There's a certain smell in the air, you know? A little bit crisp, a little bit like rain on dry leaves. It makes me want to put on a warm sweater and just relax.
It really does have a big impact on your mood, doesn't it? We talked about how sunshine makes us feel energetic, but a long week of gray, overcast skies can make me feel a bit slow and sad.
For sure. Some people get what they call the winter blues when there are too many gray days in a row. But I also think a really crisp, cold, sunny day in winter can be absolutely beautiful when there's frost on the trees and you can see your breath in the air. That's a special kind of weather, too. Yeah, you appreciate the sunny days more after you've had a week of rain. So, Emily, I think we've used quite a few useful phrases today. Maybe we should do a quick recap for our listeners?
Great idea, Lucas. Let's do it.
Okay, so the first one we used was raining cats and dogs. Emily, you used this one. What does it mean again?
Raining cats and dogs is an idiom that means it's raining very, very heavily, a real downpour.
Perfect. And then I mentioned my friend was feeling under the weather.
Right, and that means to feel a little bit sick or unwell. For example, I can't come to work today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather.
Exactly. Then there was that lovely saying from my grandpa, every cloud has a silver lining.
And that's a hopeful expression. It means that even in a bad situation, there's a positive aspect or something to be hopeful about.
Yep. And we also used some simple descriptive words that are great for daily conversation. Words like sunny, windy, rainy, cloudy.
And also words like humid, which means there's a lot of water in the air and it feels sticky, or breezy, which means a light, pleasant wind is blowing.
Great additions. We also talked about drizzling, which is very light rain, and a downpour, which is very heavy rain.
These are all fantastic words and phrases to use when you're making small talk about the weather.
Definitely. And practicing these can make your English sound much more natural. You can start a conversation with anyone, anywhere, just by talking about the weather.
It's a universal topic. Well, that's about all the time we have for today.
That's right. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Daily English Talk. We hope you enjoyed our chat about the weather and learned a few new things.
Try to use one of the new phrases you learned today. And don't forget to look out your window and see what the weather's like. I'm Emily.
And I'm Lucas. We'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.